We are live. Hi, everybody. My name is Miss Kristen, and I am so excited to be here with you to do some yoga. We're going to have so much fun. I've really been missing my students, so this is just the best that we get to do some yoga together in this way. If you haven't done yoga before, don't worry at all. I promise every single person can do this. If you have your mom or dad or sisters or brothers there with you to join in, that's lots of fun too. So good for the whole family to join in and have a great time. I wanted to ask you a question before we start. Now, if you do yoga, do you know what you are called? Someone that does yoga. Do you have any ideas? Anything? Maybe a pretzel, because we wind up into all sorts of crazy positions. No, someone that does yoga is called a yogi. We say that together, a yogi. So we are all going to be yogis together today, and I can't wait to practice with you. Now I thought, what kind of theme should we do for our class today? And I love animals, so we're going to do some animal-themed yoga. Have a great time. So you can come to sit. If you have a yoga mat, that's great. You don't need it though. You can sit on the carpet, on the floor, whatever feels comfortable for you. And we always start a yoga practice with breath, with breathing. Seems pretty simple, and it is. We make our hands into look like a heart. We make a heart like this. If making that heart shape is a bit too tough, we can make a circle too, okay? And we look at that heart, and when we breathe in, our heart gets bigger. So we're going to breathe in through our nose, and our heart grows. And then we blow out. Breathe out. We breathe in, our heart grows bigger. And we breathe out. Good. One more time, deep breath in. And out. Good. Should make our heart feel really nice. Another breath I like to do is a flower breath. And I can see in front of each of your yoga mats that you all have a flower planted right there in the ground. And now is the time where flowers are starting to come out. So I could pluck that beautiful flower. You can pick what color it might be. Mine's sparkly and purple. And you can take a big smell of that flower, smelling its petals. And then we blow on its petals really gently through our lips. And I take a nice big smell of its petals. And then we blow. And I like to do things 3 times, like another big smell. And we gently blow our petals. Beautiful. You can tuck that in behind your ear if you like, or just put it beside your mat. Save that for later. Now we're going on an adventure to the zoo, like I said, and I always like to say hello to the sun before I do any sorts of yoga. So we're going to reach our arms up, and we'll say, hello, sun. Hello, sun. Then we come down, we pat the earth, and we say, hello, earth. Go, we look to one side, we twist, hello, east. Wave to one side, and the other side, hello, west. Good, we can do that all again. Reach up as tall as you can, hello, sun. Hello, sun. And come down, touch the earth, hello, earth. We can bang a little bit if you want. Wave to one side, hello, east. And the other side, hello, west. All right, we are ready to go. So for our zoo adventure, we need to pack a suitcase. And for that, we're going to put our legs straight out in front of you. Make our suitcase just like this. As you can see, I've got a little baby that's going to come along with me to the zoo adventure. So we're going to unzip our suitcase. Zip, zip, zip. You reach forward, grab the cover, try to lift it up. Whoops, I dropped it. Grab it again, lift it up. We're going to put some things into our suitcase we might need for our adventures today. Now, I always like to bring water, so definitely pack some water, put that in our suitcase, just to one side, pick it up, pop it in. A snack, perhaps, always good to have a snack. I'm going to bring some fishy crackers and an apple, I think, put those in there. Maybe a sweater in case it gets chilly, pop a sweater in there. Sunglasses, if it's sunny where you are today, put your sunglasses in there. Maybe a stuffy, a toy you'd like to have with you, pop that in. And anything else that you can think of, put that in the suitcase. A few other little extra items. And we'll close that suitcase up. We'll reach towards your toes. And we're going to zip it up. Zip, zip, zip. Perfect. We move our suitcase to the side. And then we're going to say goodbye to our families, unless they want to come on the adventure with us. If you want, give them a nice big hug. Give your big hug to mom and dad. We'll see you soon. Nice big hug. Good. Then we go the other way. We're grabbing the other arm underneath. Nice big hug. Sisters or brothers or cousins, anyone that might want a nice big hug today. Perfect. And then maybe you have a pet cat at home. I don't have any pets, but maybe you do. And if not, we can just pretend. So we're going to come up into our cat pose like this. And we're going to say goodbye to our kitty cat. So we look up towards the ceiling first. We round our back like a cat. And we can say meow. Good. Looking up towards the ceiling. And round our back. Meow. Like a cat. And again, I like to do things 3 times. Let's do it again. Look up. That's called cow pose. We round our back into a cat. Meow. Good. Maybe you like to have a pet dog at home. Perhaps you have a dog or you have a dog stuffy you like to play with. We're going to tuck our toes under, lift your hips up towards the sky like an upside down dog. We can wag our tail and we can say woof, 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 woof. Good. Yourself look like a bridge. This is our downward dog pose. Maybe this dog lifts his little paw up, 3 legs, or lifts his other paw up. Maybe it lifts up 1 leg even, or the other leg. Good. Awesome dogs, everybody. Now I'm just going to scooch my camera up into a new spot. We'll get up onto our feet and we'll get off on our adventure. Here we go. Sure you can all see me as good as we can here. Perfect. Now, we're going to head off on our adventure. We want to make sure that we protect ourselves from the sun. We'll put on some sunscreen. Rub our arms. Helps to wake us up a little bit too. So put that sunscreen all over your arms. Hopefully it's a sunny day where you are. A little bit of sun here in Cambridge, Ontario. The sunscreen on the other side. Good. And maybe on your bellies. And if your feet, cover those up as well. And your faces. Ooh. Good. Now we're all set. So to get to the zoo, we're going to take an airplane. And I love airplane pose. So for airplane pose, we step forward on 1 leg. And maybe we lift our toes up off of the floor, coming to balance. You put your arms out to the side like airplane wings. And facing front, it would look like this. Good. We want to move slow, even though airplanes go very fast. That's we're balancing. And if we tip over, that's okay. Reach forward. And then we try on the other leg, step onto the other foot, our airplane pose. Flying high above the clouds. You wave down at your friends. Whoa. Good. And then we land. We've arrived at the zoo. Wow. You put on your binoculars, take a look around at the animals that we're going to see today. The first animal that I see, because he or she is the very tallest one at the zoo, is Giraffe. A giraffe pose. We put our feet together, our arms up above our heads, and my hands are just together like this. Up, and we reach our long giraffe neck over to one side. Nice big long neck. Good. We come up through the middle and go to the other side. Awesome. We can try it one more time both ways. Reaching this way. And giraffes have big long tongues, so maybe they grab some leaves with their big long tongue. And the other side. Good. Amazing. We wave goodbye to the giraffe. So fantastic. Another really big animal that they have at the zoo sometimes, or we can see out in the wild, is an elephant. Elephants have big legs, strong legs. We step our legs wide and we clasp our hands together like it's trunk, right? So we're going to come forward and we sway that trunk side to side. Good, just dangling forward with that big trunk. Awesome. And we can maybe take that trunk, and they like to spray water. We spray the water forward and back. And again, we spray. Maybe you have a good elephant sound. I do not have a very good elephant sound. Just like that. And we spray again, come all the way back up. Awesome elephants, everybody. We're going to keep our legs like this for another animal that is big and strong and powerful. And maybe you know this animal by the name of Simba or Mufasa. We'll reach our arms up for lion pose. And for lion pose, I need you to make a big, loud roar sound. We're going to bend our knees and roar. Yours is louder than mine. Reach up. And lion pose, you can even stick your tongue out. We roar. Very good. And now we can bring our feet back together. For an animal that hops, 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 hops. We've got a few different options. You can have a buddy. But I think I'm going to make a kangaroo. So we're going to sit down like you're sitting into a chair. So we sit our bum down, sitting down like this. And kangaroos have pretty small arms, I think. So we'll make this little tiny arms like this. And this kangaroo likes to hop 5 times. Can we do that together? We'll hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And maybe we like to hop in a circle too. So we'll go over our shoulder in a circle 5 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I look quite a bit like a bunny, I think. And we need to try the other way, I think. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Love those kangaroos. You know where the kangaroos live? In Australia, far away from where we are. Now, speaking of hopping, not an animal, a lot smaller. We see them in the swamp a lot of the time. We're in a pond maybe. That's a frog. So we're going to sit our hips down into frog pose. We put our hands down onto the floor. And we've got our legs out to the side like our little froggy legs, like Kermit. And frogs have really big eyeballs, don't they? So we're going to do some eye yoga. So we look over one side, keeping our head straight ahead. We look to one side with our eyes. And we look to the other side. We look up. And we look down. And frogs also love to catch flies. So maybe we stick our tongue out and grab some flies. And the frog also likes to hop 5 times. I'm not going to do quite big hops as I did before. You can take some hops out here. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing. Great frogs. Now also in a pond, there's another animal that we see. And this animal carries their house on their back. You know what that would be? It's a turtle. And I love turtle pose because sometimes we need to have some quiet time by ourselves. Maybe there's a lot going on at our house or at school. So we can take turtle pose nice and quiet. Also called child's pose. But for turtle pose, we just sit on our knees, sit on our shins, and we come down, we round down, we round our back like the back of a turtle. You can keep your hands in front of you or bring your hands back behind you, whatever feels the most restful for you. And the turtle is hiding inside of his shell for now. And for this, we take nice 3 long breaths. Breathe in your nose and out. And in and out. One more time in our quiet turtle pose. And again, the turtle pokes its head out and comes back up to sit. Very nice. From here, I'll just turn back to face the front. Now remember that flower we popped just to the side, or maybe you popped in behind your ear. I'm going to pick up that flower again. And now on the flower, there's a beautiful, friendly bumblebee, a little fuzzy bumblebee sitting on there. And we get to do some bumblebee breath. That's a nice little break for us in our yoga practice today. So bumblebee breath, we get to make some noise, make some sounds. So bumblebees say, right? And that sound can be quite relaxing, actually, if we do it by ourselves. So we'll pop our flower down there for a second. We'll be our bumblebees. You can cover your ears and make that buzzy sound. See how that feels inside of your head. So we'll do that together. Breathe in. We'll buzz like a bumblebee. Good. You can also try it with your lips closed, more of a hum. We'll breathe in. feel nice? Nice and relaxed. Yeah, that's a good one. Now, we've been pretty busy. It's time to take a little bit of a break and have a snack, I think. We're going to have some pizza. A bit early for pizza maybe, but we can sit with our legs out wide, as you can see me, wide in a V like a pizza. We're going to make our own pizza, all right? So we're going to put some sauce on our pizza first. We put that on there. Very good. And then we can put whatever toppings we like. Well, I like to put cheese on mine. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. And maybe some vegetables. I like peppers. Chop, 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 sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. And maybe some onions. Put those on there. Maybe you like pepperoni. Put that on if you want. And sometimes people like to put gummy bears on their pizza when I ask them. Or other candy. You can do whatever you want. Pop that on there. I like pineapple too. Toss, toss, toss. We're going to start the oven. Push your nose. And close the oven. And we gaze at our pizza. And we count from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding! Pizza is ready. Should we give it a taste? Ooh, that is delicious. Have a bite of your pizza. Have that snack. Yum, yum, yum. Awesome. We'll come back up onto our feet for another animal pose to explore. Now, this is one of my favorite ones to do. It's an animal that is bright pink. It is a flamingo. So for flamingo pose, we stand on one leg again. If we don't feel quite balanced to stand on one leg, that's okay. You can keep your toes on the floor. You may know this pose as tree pose as well. And flamingos have pretty pointy elbows too. So we'll put our elbows out to the side like this, and our knee out to the side. Kind of hard to be a flamingo because their legs sort of bend in a funny direction. So we'll just turn our leg like this, like a flamingo. And I stand really still. How still can you stand? Very still. Good, and we always like to try things on both sides. So we'll come to the other side now. Bring that knee out to the side. Good. Again, if you want to keep your toes on the floor, that is perfect too. We don't want anyone to feel like we're going to tumble over. You can also hold on to the wall if that feels more comfy for you. We stand as still as we can. Beautiful flamingos. Excellent. We look up towards the sky and we notice that it's starting to rain a little bit. We can put some raindrops on the top of our head and make some raindrops like this. Ooh. Feels pretty nice, doesn't it? Light little rain. It comes down onto your face. Little soft fingers, soft raindrops. We feel our rain down our shoulders, our arms. Good, down onto our bellies. Little raindrops and down onto the legs. All the way down, maybe down to your toes. Tickle your toes with the raindrops. Good. And so, if it's raining, we're going to go inside one of the buildings at the zoo to visit some more animals. So coming down to the floor, we're going to visit the reptiles. Ooh, I'm a little bit scared of snakes. We're going to do cobra pose, snake pose. Now you can lie down flat on your belly. I can't lie down flat on my belly anymore, but you can lie down that way. So I'll just go down on my side like this. But you can lie down flat on your tummy, all right? And for cobra pose, you're lying on your belly. Lift your head up and look around like a cobra, like a snake. Good. And again, they like to hiss. Good, snakes, everybody. Another animal we would see inside a building, maybe at the zoo, is a shark. Now for shark pose, again, you can stay on your tummy or you can come to sit up like me. You can lie down if you want. And we make our shark fin in behind our back. So you can make your hands behind your back, nice and pointy. And for shark pose, we look up again, we lift our head off the mat, and we sing maybe Baby Shark, or we can sing da 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 da. But this is a friendly shark, a really nice shark. So we wave goodbye to the shark. Very nice. And while we're seated here together, there's one more owl or one more animal I'd like to do with you. And that is an owl. And owls are beautiful. Sometimes you might hear them outside and they make a sound that goes like, ooh, ooh. Very nice. And they have really big, beautiful eyes. So we make our hands almost like our binoculars, but a little bit bigger. And the owl can almost look behind themselves. They have such a big twist in their neck, so we look to the side. Ooh, ooh. And we look to the other side. Ooh, ooh. Back to the front. Good. And normally I would ask if anyone else has any favorite animals that they didn't get to do today. But if you do, I'd love to hear about them. So you can maybe let us know on our page what animals you like to do. Maybe that I missed today in our yoga practice. There's so many animals out there. I just picked some of my favorites. But if there's another animal you'd like to be, you can try that right now. I'm sure there's super awesome ones happening as we speak. Now we're going to travel home. We got here in an airplane. We're going to head home in a boat. A little bit of a different route. We sit down on our bums, and you can lift your legs up like this, or keep your toes on the floor. And we're going to row, row, row our boat. And you might know this song. We'll row side to side. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And then we've got to go faster. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Hey! And we've arrived back home. Excellent. So we give our mom and dad a hug. We've missed you. Nice to see you again. Give them a nice big hug. And anyone else, maybe sisters, brothers, our stuffed animals, give them a hug too. Again, we want to say hello to our kitty cat. We come back onto our all fours, you round our back. Meow. Kitty cat. Saying hello to them. And our dog as well. Lift your hips up to the sky. Shake your tail. Hello, puppy, we've missed you. Very nice. Come back to your knees to rest for a moment. Now, a little bit of time left. And when I finish my yoga practice, there are 5 poses I like to do together in a row that make me feel really nice in my heart. Because we do yoga for lots of reasons. It feels good for our bodies to move. It also can feel really nice for your heart. So these poses make me feel good and strong and brave. We're going to say some words with our poses as we do them. We'll do this round of 5 poses, probably 2 times through. We'll come up to our feet. In this sequence of poses you can do whenever you like. We're going to step 1 foot forward and the other foot back. Imagine that we're going surfing and one leg is bent and the other leg is straight. We put our arms out straight ahead. And this is called warrior pose. And we look straight ahead, see something really special in front of you, and you can say the words, I am strong. You hear that? I am strong. Hop our feet together. We're going to sit our hips down like our kangaroo, and we sweep our arms up beside our ears like we're going downhill skiing, looking over the edge of the hill. Say, I am brave. I am brave. Good. And we stand up. And we're going to make our tree pose, which we did earlier, like our flamingo. You can reach our branches out this time. Keep the toes on the floor if you'd like. Say, I am kind. I am kind. Just like a tree. We come down to our dog pose. We're familiar with this one now. Wag our tail. And just like the dog, I am friendly. I am friendly. Good. Come down to our knees. And we see our owl pose again. So we make our owl eyes. We look to one side. We look to the other side. And we say, I am wise. We say that I am wise. Amazing. Now let's do all those 5 poses again. A little tiny bit quicker, but not too fast. We can step our other leg forward this time if you'd like to go the other way. Reaching out, look ahead. I am strong. Stepping our feet together, sit down, sweep your arms up. I am brave. I am brave. Standing up tall for tree, reach your arms out. I am kind. Good, and down to our dog. Reach our hips up. I am friendly. And our last one is our owl. Put our hands onto our eyes like this. Look to the side. Woo. And the other side. Woo. And then front. I am wise. I am wise. We can sit to think. See how we feel after doing those poses. You can do them whenever you like. If you're feeling you need a little bit of energy or feel good in your heart. Excellent. Now we're just at the end of our practice. We said hello to the sun when we started. Now I say thank you to the sun. I think actually we might have made the sun come out. We reach out and say, thank you, sun. Thank you, sun. And down to the earth. Thank you, earth. To one side, thank you, east. And the other side, thank you, west. Let me do it again. Reach up as tall as you can. This time we're going to touch the ceiling. Thank you, sun. And down, thank you, earth. Thank you, east. And thank you, west. Beautiful. Now we finish our yoga usually by lying quiet for a little while. It can be tough, but we'll do it together. And this is called Savasana. It's a big fancy word. And we'll lie down on our backs. I like to think of it like a lizard lying on a rock, like a salamander, just flat out on a rock. So we lie down on our backs. We need to lie down like this. You can spread out. You can make yourself look like a starfish if you want. Or like a salamander, a lizard on a rock. And we can think about all the animals we got to see today and pretend to be. You can close your eyes if you want to think about those animals. And we'll stay here for 5 breaths, and I'll help us count. Takes the time. Feel really nice. Breathe in for 1 and out. 2. 3. 4. 5. And take a nice big stretch after that, stretching your arms and toes as long as you can. Good. And we slowly come up to sit. We'll come back to sit in a comfy position, whatever that may be. We sit up tall, and we'll reach our arms up to the sky. Again, and this time we can bring our hands onto our heart. Talked about our heart a lot today. We breathe with our heart. We did some poses for our heart. You can take a second just to say thank you to yourself for your practice and for doing fun things and good things for your body, your mind, and your heart. And I usually like to finish my class by passing a smile in a circle to all of our friends. But I'm going to pass my smile to you, and then hopefully you can pass your smile back to me. So I'll pass my smile, and you can pass your smile back to me. Or maybe if you've got anyone with you practicing, you pass a smile to them, and they'll pass it back to you. Because yoga is fun to do by yourself, but it's a lot more fun to do with other people. So thank you so much for joining me and for joining the traveling stage today. If you're not already, make sure you follow along on our Facebook page, which you're on right now. And you can follow us on Twitter at TravStage or on Instagram at TravelingStage. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well so you can watch this practice again or any other yoga practices. And dancing too. Lots and lots of fun things to do. So I hope that you all had a great time. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day. Thank you.